Already gonna be looking for the techies who's gone into the side shop. Bone Seven's gonna be on the TA. Mad's gonna be playing that in Beastmaster. Keanu's gonna be that off-lane Tusk, and finally we've got Cancel on the Tinker.
Right, we have Big Black Cock dot Yonex. I don't know which one is his name on the Ember Spirit. We have Durex or KRS on the Vengeful Spirit.
That's a nice set. I like it.
Alice playing the Shadow Fiend is Baby Rage King. On the techies is Delzor and Zzz Smiley Face dot Durex is playing the Abaddon. So, I mean, are they sponsored by condom brands or
Yes.
is that just like
maybe that's just the one they all swear by.
Gotta love Yonex, man. Nah, Durex for me all the way. Gotta catch all those. Is King a condom brand? Don't even know.
I have no idea. That's an interesting boar. See that boar?
Yeah,
It looks ugly.
Yeah, it was one of the
Who made that?
Is that Vengeful Spirit cosplaying as Dragon Knight?
Probably.
I really like the set, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It doesn't really fit the lore, but
Nope, not
it's
at all.
cool as fuck.
Where are her wings? Just kidding. But all those wing sets on Vengeful Spirit also don't make sense.
Yeah, that's true. Dazzle got 2 sentries. In what universe is that a boar? I'm pretty sure it's the boar from... Oh, boar, gonna find the boar. And he found the mine.
Oh! One set of mines. There's still another.
Yeah, it was an old one. It was from one of the SEA random sets they put out.
Keanu could feed the first blood here. He's going into Durex, and the magic missile secures the kill. Vengeful Spirit held on to the magic missile for a while there, and Keanu just kind of outplayed himself there. The techie's in a lot of trouble, but he does have level 2 with a suicide. And they're going to deward that mine right away. Deward, demine. You used to be able to. Maybe you still can. Because remember that, well, you could Quelling Blade mines. And I guess that counted as a deny. I don't know. I'm not up on my techies. But he has taken a lot of damage to the Poison Touch. Yeah, you never see it in the matches anymore. At least I don't play Dota. I play Heroes of the Storm.
The classic hero brawler. Man, I tried that game.
It's not that great.
Bit,
yeah.
I'm just so used to the kind of like weird advanced levels of Dota.
Every other game that I go to that's a MOBA just feels like shit. Because, like, there's not as much to it.
If KP loses this, I'll post cancel nudes. Really fucking hope they win.
Keanu goes into the snowball, but he's taking a lot of damage on that mid lane. He's going to have to be careful. Here comes the, okay. Buffnid not in range for the grave. He's going to use it on himself. Bone 7 not even going to be able to get anything for this. Buffney. Oh, Buffney! Okay.
Yeah.
The last auto attack will take him down. So that's 2 kills on the mid lane. And Alex's team doing pretty well here.
You're just gonna call them Alex's team.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them Alex's team.
That's so annoying because, like, I keep thinking, oh, they're not my team. Oh, Techie's died. Oh, suicide. Tried to kill Tinker, I think.
Yeah, he didn't get him though.
No, got close.
Oh, Techies is so difficult, especially right now. You got to keep slapping yourself. Cancel getting closer to those mines, eating a tree. Oh, he goes right on top of the mines! Delser with the bait. Buffney now scared. Gonna get auto-attacked out. Will he go down to Techie's auto-attacks?
He hasn't got his heal. He just leveled it up.
Alright.
So far, scores 4-0 because suicides no longer count on the scoreboard. Thank God. Last hits Very much.
Ember Spirit getting caught out on the top lane, but here comes Dorix from the backside. Keanu. He goes into the snowball. Where will he go? He's going to go towards Dorix. Dorix puts a hit onto Keanu. Keanu not in trouble. And he's going to feed another kill the way of Alex's team.
I think it's Ziz, not Durex, but yeah. Because there's 2 Durexes.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, Techie's died.
Yeah, Techie's died to...
Dazzle Tinker.
Yeah, the poison touch in the end.
He isn't feeding as much as Keanu, though.
Nope, Keanu definitely feeding more than that Techie's. Keanu... he hits the ice shards, and here comes the snowball right on to Baby Rage King. Baby Rage King is about to go down. Does go down to the Bone 7 refraction charges. And,
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you say. Because
Yeah.
of the Techie's pick, they are definitely more on tilt. Like, it is a huge factor. Because it just fucks over drafts.
well, it changes the way they have to play the game, because you don't want to... You don't want to, like, lose because a late game Techies kept the base. That's not what you want to do anymore.
I remember when I can't remember, I got like three or four Techies in a row. And in a ranked match, I didn't play Dota.
Yeah.
I just played Minesweeper. I picked Naga Siren support and leveled up my illusions, just sent them around. It was the most horrible game of Dota I think I've ever played. We won, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, it's not fun. Techies takes the fun out of the game. And they're the kind of player that would do that. That's the thing. They enjoy that.
Nice
All right.
sensual placement.
Yeah, it will get those other mines in the trees, but it's probably going to be you standing right on top of them before you're able to demine them, so...
Yeah. They'll just send a boar over, I think. Bone 7, falling low to Baby Rage King, also known as RTZ. Playing for his new team, Alex's team.
Alex's team, yeah. Arteezy got transferred. He's not on EG anymore.
He's a pile of shit anyway.
EG's terrible.
It's absolutely cancerous. Well, PPD's leaving for CSGO, so they
Yeah,
have to go
right.
somewhere.
Yeah. He had to find a new team.
I don't even think Techies is that shit anymore. He was buffed in the last patch. Quite.
What was the buff?
They changed how golden XP mechanics worked. Oh my god, look at that fucking baby Roshan. NCJ's cute, unusual baby Roshan.
Oh, wow.
That's nice, that's curious. That probably costs a fucking shit ton.
Ember Spirit gets well on the top lane, goes down to the Beastmaster with the whirling axes. Well, no, they're not whirling axes, they're wild axes. Big difference.
Huge difference.
Huge difference. Vital
So-
difference.
Anyway, because it used to be that you didn't get gold and XP if your kill happened not within 900 units, and they just revoked that. For heroes like Arc Warden, for example. Because it'd screw him over as well. So they did imperceptibly buff him. But it's still not perfect.
Right now, Cancel getting pretty close to those boosted travel. About 70 gold away from that recipe. And there wasn't really anything that the Techies can do against that. Meanwhile, we have a dive onto the mid lane. Ice Shard's going to catch up to Baby Rage. Baby Rage going to go down in the end. And Doric's going to throw out the stun. Doesn't even matter. Bone 7 still has a refraction up. And now Keanu looking for the hits into the back with the pick. And Dazzle ends up taking the kill. Bone 7 retreating a little bit. And the TP gets cancelled.
Yeah, KP straightening their heads a little bit, getting back into the game, and drawing it back up level. Sitting there 5-0 down. They're pulling back. And that's just through better support rotations. More than anything else.
Tinker's got the Soul Ring and the finishing of the No Talisman, which is going to take him 1,000 gold away from the Boots to Travel. And you got Buffney and Kiana waiting on that mid lane. They know that there probably aren't any TPs here for Rage King. Okay, there are two. Ice Shards come through. Baby Rage, he's going to be okay in Buffney. He's now got to get out. Black Clock comes in, misses the the shackles, the Searing Chains, and Bow 7 actually goes down to Abaddon. So a couple rotations in the mid lane means that the Shadow Fiend stays alive and the TA goes down. Meanwhile, that leaves Mad free to push that top lane. Here comes a TP in by the Vengeful Spirit. And Mad is going to get hit by the Searing Chains. Here's another Magic Missile to the face. Mad takes a lot of damage. There's the roar. Will he get out here? Nope. Mist Coil in the back. Takes him down by the Abaddon. And Techies has committed suicide. Not taking Cancel down just yet.
Yeah, I love how KP changed their lanes all the time. Just keeps it fresh.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to cast because you have no idea where they're going to put their heroes, but...
Yeah, and it's then difficult to play against as well.
Right.
If you know them well.
Oh, nice dodge of the Magic Missile with the Snowball. And the Weave is going to get used. Keanu trying to stay alive here. He will, and he'll back up. Buffney puts the Sentry Ward next to an Observer, and Tusk is going to try to take that down. Eventually will. Techies has gotten to level 6 now, so he's at least gotten the levels up, which is definitely something that's good for a Techies. What's that supposed to mean?
It's good for anyone.
Especially good for a Techies because usually they just sit at the runes and...
animation cancel his remote mines.
Well, Bone 7, he's got the double damage rune and the refraction charges. No meld right now, and he's trying to get out. Oh, he won't. That's just too much nuke damage.
Well, what I said earlier about Kaipi getting their head screwed back on.
Well, yeah, Bone 7 still Bone 3-2-2.
Yeah, fucking animation cancelled the throwing of a remote mine. That's so smart.
So smart.
So smart.
So smart.
Let him drop a sentry and everything.
Well, Mad continues to push on that top lane, and here comes Hiano. Boosted travel in by the Tinker. Dora, XX, ZZ, YY. Zzz, in trouble. Something. Here comes the roar onto KRS. KRS in trouble. Here comes the Rockets. And the swap in means that Cancel will be under tower for a little bit, and not quite going to go down to that raise. Where are you? Are you outside like I suggested yesterday?
No.
Oh.
Why?
It sounds like they're... I don't know. It's raining.
I mean, it is raining. It's the UK.
Oh, okay. Bottom tower going down to Boner 7. On the top lane, Dazzle takes out the Shadow Fiend, and Keanu is going to go down in return. Meanwhile, I'm missing a couple kills as Mad goes down on that top lane. The tower, pretty low. And Zzz is going to defend the bottom tower from Bone 7.
I wonder if this is a UK team. Yeah.
UK teams usually get sponsored by condoms?
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that we write our names as big black clock and .durex. It's the kind of thing we do. But mostly just because of the guy in chat. If it is, they're probably the best UK team around at the moment. We're terrible at Dota. Right, let's have a look.
Well, it's okay. You're good at other things.
Yeah, great at staying dry on a rainy day.
Great at standing in lines.
Oh, superb at that. I think we're world leaders. Actually.
I thought that was your national sport.
That's not a sport, a hobby. National hobby.
It's a national. It seems like a national sport.
Oh yeah, it's got to the level where, as a hobby, it becomes more serious. Techies, doing techies things.
Mad has that Necro Book 1, and the Ember Spirit just remnants back to the base. Alex's team doing pretty well against KP here. And Bone 7 going to do the damage to that bottom tier 2 tower. Vengeful Spirit gets a lot of damage done to her. And yep, has swap. And Bone 7 puts a refraction up. And they could go in here. Okay, it's just a Wave of Terror. Mad has that Hawk, gonna do a little bit of scouting here. He also has that Roar available. Oh yeah, you can get net worth. I'm sorry. I always keep forgetting to fix that. When do people usually want that? Around like 10 minutes? Something like that? I think 10 minutes is usually what I look for.
When the game dissolves. Big black clock found by fucking Mad using the Roar. Tinker comes in. Oh no, he doesn't. The ball was killed just in time, and everyone escapes scot-free. It's Necrobook's first outing. Just upgraded it to Necrobook 2 as well. Meanwhile, the siege on bottom is still underway.
Necrobook also pretty good in this match, as it allows you to see the techies' minds.
When they start getting towers, when they won't. Cloudy boss.
I mean, Kai P just got another tower. Keanu getting pretty low. Does go down on that bot lane, and now Buffney in trouble. He's going to use the Grave and try to TP out. Not going to work. Swap comes in. And, well, Dazzle kills the Vengeful Spirit. At least getting one kill there on the bottom lane before going down.
Oh, this must not be fun to push into, though. The amount of push.
It's always hard for me to recognize when you're like reading the chat and when you're actually talking to me.
Why?
I don't know. I think you're saying something like to me currently, but it's really something to me like 30 seconds.
I'm a mumbler.
What's that supposed to mean? Is that in the chat?
No, it means I mumble. Dick.
Double kill for Baby Rage King, Arteezy. And the Suicide picks up a kill onto Tinker.
What was that?
Now Mad in trouble. He's got to
just
get out as well. He goes to the east. And now Mad going to get swapped out. He's going to go down. That's 4 kills against Kai P. Is Alex's team the Kai P Slayers? Maybe it's too soon for that.
Are they KP or are they Kai P?
They're both. They're both. They're both.
I never know.
Okay, you want a better answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You knew that was coming.
I did, yeah. You knew cheers was coming as well, you prick.
Yeah.
Ugh. The thing is, although they've got lots of kills, they've almost lost all their tier 2s.
Yeah.
Just half remaining on each of them left. And they're going to have a hard game pushing out.
And that is what we see the teams do better here. I mean, they do have the Shadow Fiend, which does well against the towers. And Abaddon can help you push them down. But, as I was saying, it's just one of those things that you see the better teams and more experienced teams here do in the tournament. They take those towers early, and, I mean, they push that advantage. It's kind of easy to see how, like, casters get stuck into a certain rut about, and, like, a certain way of thinking about things, though, because, like, they see the same thing over and over again, and it's tough to kind of ignore it. Baby Rage faking the ult here, and as Keanu tries to move back, Mad has a roar available. Here comes the ult, blows up Mad! The Beastmaster off the map. Here Keanu goes into the snowball, and the Dazzle has already gone down. Keanu punches the KRS up in the air, but it's a triple kill for the Ember. And the TA is left alone at the bot lane.
Techie's killing Tinker at the top lane.
Again?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because of the remote mines. The remote mines, yeah. I saw those. I knew that was happening.
Alright. Let's have a look at what people are building. Abaddon building towards a mech, got the headdress and the buckler completed. Delzor with the Staff of Wizardry and Ring of Regen, so going to get that 4 staff. Oh, do you want to cast this?
Nah.
Suicide Death, okay. Baby Rage has got that early Sange, might build that into a Silver Edge, I'm not sure, could go Sange and Yasha. KRS on the Vengeful Spirit, also building towards a 4-star, and the Ember Spirit with a Perseverance, likely to go Lincoln Sphere. Cancel with the Tinker, got his null talisman, hasn't had much item progression since getting the Boots of Travel, dying an awful lot to the techies. Beastmaster, a level 2 Necronomicon, looking to build towards the level 3, I assume. Tinker just completing his blink. Keanu, got the headdress chainmail, going to be building that. God, I can't remember his name. It's called Mechanism. Jesus Christ. Buffing and Dazzle, got nothing, and the TA completing a Desolator and building towards something else in the near future. Only got 700 gold. There we go. Current state.
You really think that the Ember Spirit is going to go for a Lincoln's?
I think he will, because against Raw. He could go fast Battle Fury. Oh, okay, he's got the Claymore. He's going Battle Fury. But I think it would be safe.
Whoosh!
I mean, there's just so much single target on their team.
That Perseverance, your head, find the difference.
I think it'd be smarter to get Lincoln's. I think living is more important than farming. He hasn't had a problem so far, so I respect his decision.
Yeah, but look at where the towers are. His team is going to need some defense against the push, and once the techies blows up the mines, they're going to need something else, right?
True. I don't know. I think Raw, Tusk, Snowball...
Don't try to defend yourself.
Tinker...
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just saying.
No.
I think it would have been smart.
Oh. Also, do you really think that the Beastmaster is going to go for a Necro 3? Because I've heard that Valve doesn't do 3s.
He's already completed it. So there's your time to meme.
He's got it?
That's an end, yeah.
He's got it already? Are you sure that's not a Necro 4?
You're real funny, man.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Huge.
Tier 2 bottom, going down.
Alright, well here could come the push. And there's a couple of mines here. They do have the TA to work with those mines. And TA pretty good against just walking up there and doing some damage, especially with that Desolator. Here comes a swap in, and the kill. There's an Aegis popped on Bone 7, and here comes the Ember Spirit right in. Shadow Fiend Requiem comes through, and Bone 7 does some damage here, but he will go down in the end. That's a double kill for Baby Rage. Arteezy gets it, and Cancel trying to do something here. Not so much that he can do, and Matt is just sitting there on the top lane.
Something didn't mention is Buffney now has a gem. Very nearly lost it in that fight, and he's dropped it in base for someone else.
He's like, I don't want this. All right, he goes back and gets it. He picks it up.
He's like, someone else take it, please. Cringy and more cringy, just cast the game. Whatever.
Hey, no problem, bro. I mean, if you want, you can go check out Swiss
DC
DC_EN. He is also casting the game over on his channel. So, I mean, if this isn't your flavor, there are definitely some other guys that could possibly help you out. So, I encourage you to go check him out. He needs some support over there.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking forward to my new Alex's team player on Reddit. That'll be amazing.
Bone 7 was the drafter for Tinker.
Little bonus 7. Bit of a lull in the game.
Sort of.
He's killing Dazzle. He used all of the mines. And, gem was dropped.
Yep, gem on the ground. It's a race to get it. And the Shadow Fiend is going to get it. Cancel. Could go down here. Uses a laser, but it doesn't matter. Cancel in the end will go down. Vengeful Spirit with the kill. And the Tinker loses his life trying to get that gem.
Now, Techies came after the Tinker pick. I think. I seem to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, because KP are on Radiant, so they would have the first pick in the second phase.
First tower about to go down for Team VS.
Alex's team.
Alex's team. Sorry, Alex's team. Go Alex's team. Woo. Vengeful seduction. That's what it's called. I have really good wall vision over the map. Constantly finding the heroes. Fucking mad. Hiding in the top trees. Nearly scouted out by the wave of terror. And she has her 4 stuff delivered. TA got 1,700 at the bank. Got an ogre club. Probably building towards that BKB.
Yeah, it could be good here. They really have to take care of that Ember Spirit, though, and...
Big black clock.
Yep.
He's got his Lincolns. Kappa.
Kappa, no Kappa.
Kappa, no Kappa. Kappa card.
Hey, you know what? It used to be that Perseverance built into something else, right?
No, Perseverance never built into anything else.
What?
I don't know why you buy Perseverance if not for Lincolns.
Didn't
Makes
Perseverance... Okay, am I stupid, but didn't Perseverance used to build into Bloodstone and I made fun of you for it?
No idea.
I'm pretty sure it did. This was a while ago.
Was that like 2 patches ago?
Probably.
What's it built into now? Goes into Refresher, Lotus, Lincolns, and Battle Fury. I don't know.
Oh, they're not going to find the Tusk. Tusk waves goodbye as he TPs out. And there's a couple heroes pushing in bottom. So right now, KP just kind of playing the keep away game as they're getting the farm around the map. And Tinker has a Blink Dagger, but not too much else. Mad can be scouting with the Hawk.
Apparently it did. There you go.
Yep.
Thank you to Qualifier SC. Last time was the only item to get all game.
He's a dirty StarCraft player.
Oh.
StarCraft.
You know who's fun though? Tinker. I fucking love that hero. Nah, I fucking hate Tinker. He's horrible. He really is. He makes me want to cry inside every time I have to play against him. Mostly because I suck. Fucking mad. Scouting with the Hawk. You get seen. It flies over the sentry ward. Taken down with a raise.
Mad could get caught out here. He's scouting a little bit with the animals. And he does have a Blink Dagger, so he's pretty safe right now. And only 1 outer tower remaining for the Alex's team. It's just the middle tower, which has taken a lot of damage to it. And right now, KP just kind of spread around the map, doing what they can do.
Yeah, the PTSD from .81 Tinker. I swear to God, that hero in .81 was the fucking worst. I think it was worse than Sniper and Troll.
It was so bad.
.82.
Just like...
Ugh.
Some of it's still the same, but just like... It was ridiculous. Because you could farm the Ancients, yeah?
Yeah, you literally, it's because you could farm the Ancients. You could get farm so fast. It was dumb as fuck. It was horrible.
Here's a stun on fucking Mad, and Mad comes in with the roar and drops the Necrobook. KRS in some trouble. They have to take care of those Necrokeeps. Will the Venge go down? Venge gets the Aphotic Shield and a little bit of life from the Abaddon. And she's going to be safe there. And eventually the Vigil will go down to Zzz.
Mop Packs just linked to a stream apparently. Don't know who that guy is, but thank you, Mop Packs.
Really?
We need it. Boy, do we need it. We're just some boys trying to cast a game of Dota.
Modpacks is like pretty involved with stuff. That's awesome. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Farm the Ancients and stacks. You get Blink Dagon. It was bullshit. It was absolute bullshit.
It was ridiculous.
And it was horrible.
Blink Dagon, and then
Blink Dagon E-Blade.
Yep, over and over again.
Oh fuck, that was
kills
cancer.
Your carry.
That was cancer.
Hey, it's almost as bad as Techies, am I right?
No, never as bad. Bone 7 farming the stacked, farming and stacking the Ancients on the Dar side, and Dazzle re-picking up another gem. BKB coming towards TA. It's flown in. Shadow Fiend with that Battle Fury.
You know what we haven't done?
kidding. It's Lincoln Sphere. I'm kidding.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
kidding. It was a Lincoln Sphere. It's called a joke.
What's okay?
Relax.
Let's look at some
It's doing
graphs.
fine.
Let's look at some graphs.
Okay.
We've got XP
Draft time.
in favor of Alex's team by about 7,500 now, and gold about even right now. So very close game between KP and Alex's team, and oh, the remote mine's getting pretty close to Bone 7, but he's got the refraction charges up, so he'll be fine. And he goes into the Roshan, and they do have the medallion from the Dazzle, so this will go pretty quickly, even with just 2 heroes doing it. And I don't know if Alex's team know about it at all. I think they might.
No, I don't think they do.
There were a couple of pings. I don't know if it was from them or not. It's kind of difficult to distinguish between the yellows, but I thought I saw a green too. Mad gonna TP out, and Keanu could be in trouble. Here comes the swap. He's gonna be stuck in here. Here comes the magic missile. Nice dodge again by the snowball. He's pretty good with those. In the end, the Roshan will go down, but the Tusk gets away. All right, so the Roshan for nothing, and Alex's team a little bit outmaneuvered here. Let's hope they can keep their momentum going so we have this interesting match.
The game won't start. This is going to be a slow game. You just tell it's going to be a long ass game.
That's what happens when you pick a techies.
A taxi.
Techies.
Can I have an Uber, please?
Ew.
You have Ubers?
We do.
It's just neither team's going to be able to push out the other. Be prepared for the long haul.
Now Alex's team just kind of sits in the base a little bit. Maybe they find a pick off, but
Yeah. That's the thing. It's the techies versus the Tinker. This game is going late.
yeah. But who do you give the edge to then?
I don't know. I think the moment that Alex's team wins a team fight, they're able to push maybe 1 racks. And I think it might hot up. I think Alex's team will win. But it depends.
I think that if KP
far
can get the pick off, then they can win. But they need that pick off in order to
They
do
need
it.
that pick off so bad.
Yeah.
Like Ember Spirit and Shadow Feed just scale so much better into the late game. If you go to sleep for a couple of hours, the game might still be on.
I could probably do that.
You probably could. I could probably cast it for you.
Yeah,
so
you could do
you
that.
go have a nap.
I'll have a
for
nap.
a short amount of time. But also, this is going to be our big break. All we need is that Owen Dank Pixel, the OD Pixel 3-hour game. We're going to go TI5. TI6,
No, we're not. We're not even close to that. He put in
No,
so
I was like
much work.
3 fucking hours.
Yeah,
That was ridiculous.
I think we're gonna get to 50.
50 hours.
Yep, 50 hours. Ugh. I'd rather we didn't.
I think
to
the
be
game will go.
honest,
I think the game will go a minute. I think a minute, an hour. I think the game will hit an hour.
Bone 7 could get caught out again here, but he does have that blink dagger this time. Pretty good on the TA. And oh, shut up.
Needs to
They-
just about cause dieback and both Beastmaster and Tinker before it gets split pushed. Yeah. They need one good fight. But they can probably leave the techies home to deal with the split push. That's the beauty. That's the worrying thing about techies. It's that he doesn't attribute anything to the attack at all. So he can just defend.
KP has an interesting way of dealing with the techies. Just keep him in the base. You don't
Yeah,
have to worry
suppose
about
it
the
works.
bombs. Yeah, I mean, he's going to put bombs in the base.
Just never go up into the base though. That's the thing. Like
Yeah, just don't go
they're
into the base.
eventually-
Eventually, they'll give up.
Yeah. Let's type GG. Like I gotta go to school now.
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya.
Yeah. My wife's coming around in a couple of hours.
My wife's having her baby. Come on.
The classic. Yeah. If they had a Treant Protector along with techies, this game never end. That's the other thing. The reason why the gold is pretty much even is just the amount of towers that Radiant have over the Dire, and also the map advantage they currently have as well.
Man, I am
With
so triggered by those
Beastmaster.
little bots that the Tinker sends out.
Yeah.
I'm so triggered.
They took away the 20 bomb limit so you can literally bomb the high ground. I forgot they did that. I don't know why he's not doing it.
What? Bombing the high ground?
Yeah, just covering the high ground in wars. Drop him a message.
He could make a message.
Yeah, there's no bomb limit.
Yeah, so he could just make a message in the base.
No, drop him one. Tell him. Just cover the base in bombs. Is that cheating?
No, I mean, you could make little messages like, you could make little pictures. You can make tic-tac. You could do tic-tac-toe with the bombs. He can make a Kappa face with the bombs. It's pretty good.
Or, he could just cover the high ground.
That is true. With him just putting the remote mines out like that, he is consolidating basically where all the damage is.
He does need to spread out reds everywhere. Also, haven't seen him use a single stasis trap. So, oh, there you go. One gets dropped. Never mind.
Maybe he's getting the message finally. Swap in on the mat. He's going to blink out, and now he drops Necro, but he's taking a lot of damage from the Shadow Fiend, but now KRS in a lot of trouble. Going to get the aphotic shield from the Abaddon. And
gem on the ground.
Yep, the gem's on the ground again. The Bone 7 tries to push in the top lane.
But there's a techies. Woo!
Yeah. So the gem has gone over to the Abaddon.
Yep, he's now carrying two.
Now they're looking for Keanu in their own jungle. Trying to regain that back. And Bone 7 walking around with the refraction. Puts down the little trap. And now he goes to gank the hard camp. He beats the crap out of that hard camp. And now he goes over to the Ancients, which are right here on the map. Right there. And he easily takes care of those. This Templar Assassin getting pretty farmed here with an Eagle Song, a Desolator, BKB, and Boost of Travel. Meanwhile, the Shadow Fiend looks to be already preparing for that Butterfly. He has a Demon Edge of his own. And still managed to stay ahead of the TA on net worth.
Delzor has a hero effigy of techies as well. And I'm wondering.
Is he one of those?
Does he only play techies?
Check his profile.
Holy shit! 868 games of techies. And 199 games of Oracle.
Alright. Well, we know what kind of player we have here. We've got the smoke in by Alex's team. Alex's team running up here. The Bone 7 going to get shackled up, runs the BKB, and has to get out of there. Use the Butterfly Flutter to get away as well.
The 10-second BKB time.
Indeed. Louise, Matt, and Buff need to push on the bottom lane.
Techies, Treant, Ogre, Magi, and Lich. Turtle strat.
Not funny.
That's like the Buff Towers strat. Well,
that's like you
need a Helmet the Dominator for Ice Magi.
Do they cancel?
Frost Mage. I think they stack.
I think they might as well. It's just I saw an infographic before and it was like, Lich or this guy? And I was like, okay.
Get out infographic.
Bone 7 goes on to KRS. KRS in trouble this time. The Yell will take him down this time. And the Vengeful Spirit finally gets her due.
The range on Yell, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you needed it there. I mean, you may as well.
Not necessary.
Well, it's a 60-second cooldown anyway.
That's the point. It'll be up by the time she's back.
Right. Now, what do they do? Bone 7 looking for some creeps.
It's a 70-second cooldown, apparently. Sentry wards lying in base.
Oh, Techies picks up Tusk. Alright. That's just one of those Techies things.
Got about a minute and a half left to spawn.
RTZ going up and hitting the creeps. And he's going to put the hit onto Bone 7, who has to blink away here.
That was a good change. for TA as well. Remember when it didn't used to stop blink
Right.
despite having refraction charges?
I like the change. It makes sense now.
Yeah, it does make much more sense. Big black clock, not really farming as much as he needs to. He needs to get that third item up, whether it's going to be another Battle Fury or another Daedalus. But he really should be aiming to one-shot creep waves, especially free farm 40 minutes in.
Bone 7 flirting with danger here as she goes near the rest of Alex's team. And clears through those creeps. And we still got the game afoot here, as it's very difficult for KP to push up into the base, but Alex's team also finding it difficult to get anywhere else. Remnant away by the Ember Spirit, and Ember Spirit going to get lasered up. No real control yet from KP. They do have that yell, but other than that, there's no secondary disables from KP. Secondary big disables. I don't know. I'm just talking here.
Yeah, not much is happening. They're just defending.
Not much is happening.
Happening.
Oh, too far. Not like this.
That's bad, man.
Sour plus.
Thank you for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. What is possibly one of the most boring games so far?
What is wrong with you? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming and watching us in the most boring game and not someone else. Means a lot considering we're nobodies.
Pretty much. Yeah, thanks.
They have Ventral Spirit, they have techies, and yet they haven't swapped onto mines. What is wrong with them?
Maybe they don't want to do it. Maybe they think that's cheesing or something.
It works.
The Roshan has responded, and it's scoured out by the Templar Assassin trap there. And now here come Alex's team.
Beastmaster has that perseverance, looking to build towards a Battle Fury.
Alex's team out near the bottom lane, and the Radiant looking to push in through the top lane. I guess KP are going to back up here. They can't push in against that techies. And they could find Zzz out here. Here comes the TP in by the Templar Assassin. And the borrow time is going to get popped.
Very nearly killed him in one.
Yep.
She got unlucky there. State Gaming is out. They lost.
Wow.
Shit.
Okay.
Error. Feels bad, man. They should have banned that Kunkka versus Attacker. They really should have. Oh man, I love Error so much. Why? Why Error? Why?
Kappa Pride.
I'm so gay for Error. Thank you, Z Flynn, for coming back with that information for us.
Hey, if you wanted to go watch that and didn't want to be spoiled, too bad. It's too late. It's too late now.
Always tag the spoilers.
Roshan gets taken up by Templar Assassin. Just leave it there. Cassie will pick it up. Cassie, the Queen of Cringe. Will be the Dukes. They just leave the cheese there. Dazzle's like, what do I do with this?
Like, guys,
I'll feed it to you.
He drops his TP.
TA trying to find some... Drop your stick. TA trying to find a go here onto anybody on Alex's team. Mad in trouble. Could get trapped out. Zzz, gonna trap him in, and now Mad, he goes down to the Ember Spirit.
It's another gem. On the deck.
And now KRS is gonna pick that up.
Got a nice little horde of gems.
That just kind of happens against the techies.
Yeah, he could and he should use the Necrobooks to demine the towers, but for some reason he ain't.
Buffney trying to get out. Here comes the blink in by the Abaddon. Miscoil on the back, and the Searing Chains goes in on to Buffney. Buffney, though, he dropped his TP. So he's not able to TP out after that.
He does have cheese, though.
Yeah, he has the cheese.
Didn't use it.
So the Dazzle's now down, and Keanu soon to fall. The Tinker TP is going to get cancelled. And now it's just Bone 7 and Tinker left on the map for KP. Let's take a quick look at the XP and gold graphs. XP, pretty much even still, and gold in favor of Kai P right now. And although it doesn't really look that way, there's not too much they can do around this map.
Yeah, I think the Alex's team, Vengeful Seduction, have managed to reattain map control very, very well.
Yeah, and we even
start pushing out.
Yeah, we even see the Ember Spirit on the other side of the map for one of the first times in this game.
Which isn't to say that they've been losing, but it's so hard to push into the Tinker TA. It's one of those games. Over time, they'll win it. Ember Spirit got that Demon Edge, going to build into the second Daedalus.
Ember Spirit turned into a big. Here comes the roar onto him. Do they have enough damage from him? They take away all his mana, so he's not going to have a remnant away here. In fact, he will go down. Now Zzz is in trouble, and he's going to get turned into a pig. That's the Hex doing the work against the Alex's team, and Tinker going to get out of there. And now Lincoln's popped. He's going to get forced over to the ice shards. Now Zzz is in trouble. He's going to go down. This is KP getting back into it. Vengeful Spirit going to go down as well. That's 3 down already. Dominating streak goes down to Templar Assassin, and that is a 4,000 gold swing the way of KP. Taking control of this game, and here they go. They're going for those D-wards. Here puts the minefield sign down. They can't go in on that anymore.
It's your time, techies.
Yep.
Do what you were made to do.
They know exactly where those bombs are, too, so... Okay. Force Staff, and he blows all of them, but they don't have any mines there. Now Keanu getting pretty ill. He uses the mech. He's going to stay alive, and the Shallow Grave as well is used to keep him alive. And 2 buybacks now come out from the Ember Spirit and the Abaddon. Fortify has to get used to defend these towers. Ember Spirit misses the shackles, and Bone Slam is just going to go right back in. Does some more damage to that melee Rax. And Tinker continues to spam on the backside. They can't go through that March of the Machines. Melee Rax getting low. Melee Rax about to go down. Templar Assassin used to be KP. Finished off the Rax. That's probably worth it. Meanwhile, you've got Mad pushing on the bottom lane. KP with some life subtly in this game. Wow.
Just went flipped on his edge. They got the pick off that they needed on Big Black Clock.
Yep.
Playing that Ember Spirit.
That's Scythe of Ice.
Able to take that as a result of it. See, if only he had a fucking Lincolns. Big Black Clock should listen to me more.
Oh, man.
Time for Speckies. Speckies? Fuck me. It's time for Techies to start spamming.
Did it!
His landmines.
KP looking like they're going to go back in through the top lane. And Minefield Sign now useless, not covering anything. Although maybe that's just another mind game. More mind games?
A mind game.
Mind games. Oh,
hey.
I see what you did there.
Ah.
Oh. We're going to get kicked off pretty soon thanks to you.
Yeah, I know. There's only 2 mines left in the bottom lane. One mine left.
Bones going to get hit by the magic missile, but he's got the refraction up already. And Alex's team, they're valiant. Can they do this? Can they beat the Giant? Or will KP go
really
through?
Wants them to win. Part of me really doesn't because they picked Techies. But then again, KP picked Tinker, so you know.
Equal evils? I think not.
Who's really the worst here? Can you imagine if Tinker's marched machines did damage to towers?
Okay, nice deny on the top racks by the Shadow Fiend. At least he gets something out of it. Templar Assassin was taking that. Here comes a swap on to cancel. Cancel in trouble. He's going to get shackled up here. He's going to get graved now, and the Ghost Scepter comes out. Just so difficult to go against anyone on Kai P right now. That bottom tower pretty low. Mid tower, Rider's Reign though.
Yeah, I feel this will either be another 40 minutes till the next tower goes down, or a big lost team fight for KP, meaning that Alex's team just surged down mid, or a big lost team fight for Alex's team, which means they're just GG.
I mean, if we take a look at buybacks,
everyone has them, I think.
Everyone except for Mad has it
matters
on the Radiant, and he's pretty close anyway. So,
buybacks down on the Ember Spirit and on the Abaddon.
So even
Abaddon?
even if Alex's team wins a fight here, they still have to work against those buybacks and get through to the base. So one winning fight doesn't make a game here. for Alex's team. Ember Spirit going into cancel. Cancel uses the Ghost Scepter to try to get out, and he will. Oh, he gets out. And meanwhile, inside the base, Rage Queen, it's Arteezy getting low, and he is going to use the ultimate. He goes down. Beastmaster takes that mega kill streak with the axes, and now trying to get out. Cancel's taking a lot of damage. Durex comes in with a stun. The Shallow Grave does keep Cancel alive for a little bit, and the Vengeful Spirit will go down. Big Black Clock turned into a pig, and there's another gem on the ground. The bottom racks, ranged racks, have gone down to the TA.
Big Black Clock needs to start doing some serious carrying.
Well, he did quite a bit of damage with the crits there.
He's not doing enough.
Give him some time. Young Padawan needs to get trained.
Come on, boy. Come on. Hurry up. Save your team.
So let's take a quick look at the XP and gold graphs here. Obviously, Templar Assassin leading the net worth by quite a bit, but XP a little bit in favor of KP. The bombs get blown up, and the Templar Assassin goes down, giving a lot of gold to the techies. And for net worth, it's going to take a dip down, but still 15,000 in favor of the Radiant.
Those 2 racks really, really important for KP.
Buffney going over to the Arcane Rune, and Buffney could go down here. Uses a Shallow Grave, doesn't have a TP right now, and just Buffney gonna go down. Meanwhile, Baby Rage, Arteezy gets turned into a pig. Here's the E-Blade. There's another E-Blade. Arteezy about to go down, will go down. That is a dieback for the Shadow Fiend. He's down for 120 seconds.
He hasn't got a Dagon.
No, he doesn't have a Dagon, but he's got a lot of magic damage anyway. Alright, so here comes the split push. 2 on the bottom lane, 2 on middle. Mad going to be trying to demine. Oh, swap blink away by the Tusk. So close. Techie's not close enough on that remote mine trigger. And now, Bone 7 trying to avoid it. At bottom, the Fortify gets used. And now they won't have it for another 5 minutes. Here comes the Bone 7 using the BKB, and now here comes Cancel. Cancel goes into the base. They go against Delzor. Delzor eventually goes down. That's the techies down, and now the VS goes down as well. It's just going to be mega creeps. It's mega creeps for KP.
And there's no more mines down either. So
no more mines. Do KP win this here? KP roars at Delzor. Delzor with the dieback. He's down for 100 seconds, and Shadow Fiend's still on the sidelines with no coming back in sight. Dorix has Z's has the borrowed time pact. He's turned to a pig again. E-bladed up. He's stuck there. And you know what? That's it. The Ancient goes down. No GGs are even called. I guess both teams are pretty salted about it. Whatever. Whatever.
Fucking rude. Jesus.
I guess we're done here. Whatever.
They did not chat during the game at all.
Okay. Well,
man.
Air high five for the internet. I just high five. Yeah, internet won today somehow. I don't know what to say after that except KP move on, and we're gonna keep covering somebody going through the second European qualifier to the main event European qualifier to the Dota 2 Shanghai Major. I'm Pythian, casting with the Queen. And we'll be right back. Yeah, the Queen himself. We'll be right back in just a moment. Thanks for watching, and as always, cheers.